Okay, Must Grill here. Labor Day weekend. I'm gonna be cooking some shrimp and scallops in a garlic saffron cream sauce, and I got about 3/4 of a pound of bay scallops, 3/4 of a pound, about a half pound of shrimp medium, and I got some sun-dried tomatoes, saffron, shallots, garlic. All this will be chopped, thyme, fresh basil, and fresh parsley, and water to boiling for the pasta. So how it starts is it's got the garlic, the shallots, 2 cups of white wine, the parsley and the basil and all that. I'm going to put all that into a pan, saute the garlic, then put in the aromatics and the wine. Cook 2 cups down to about 1 cup and strain it out with this here strainer, and then put that in a pot that I'll add the cream, the heavy cream to, about 1 cup of heavy cream. Then in the same pan that I did all this in, I'm gonna saute the scallops for a little bit, and then the shrimp, and then I'm gonna add in the cream sauce, and I'm gonna serve it over pasta, which will cook in that pot. Okay, that's where we start. I'll be back. Show you, I already cleaned the shrimp and don't have to clean the scallops, but we'll be back when we start cooking putting all this together. And that bowl right there is for the parsley, and so, or whatever else I want to put in it. Anyway, this is it. We'll be back. Okay, Must Grill here. We're back. This is about 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic, and it's about 4 tablespoons of shallots. And I got the Pluger butter because I am going to make, as bread, I'm going to make dill, garlic bread sliced with butter and dill. That should be real good with this. So anyway, we're going to get ready to cook this mess up, and we're going to serve it over some pasta, which is the water's over cooking right now. You know, I was going through some stuff today, and I don't understand when people are write the nastiest things about what you do on YouTube, and then you go out there and look, and they don't have one video, but they got 300 comments, and they're all bad. I mean, I don't understand it. It blows me away. I mean, I don't care. You talk bad about me, but at least, you know, do something besides just run around and badmouth everybody else. You know, that's if you're gonna badmouth someone, then you should be ahead of what they're doing, is the way I look at it. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Hey, y'all keep leaving your comments. I comment with y'all. Got some listeners, some followers. That's great. We're going to have a good time with this saffron and this heavy cream and this wine. Oh, look at here. I meant to show you that. Pinot Grigio. My wife, we were at the wine house today, and I'm looking through the Grigios, and she's going, come on, it's just for supper. I looked at her, I said, y'all be ashamed of yourself. It's more than just supper. You got to find a good wine. I did right there. 98 points. Good price too. Only $14. So anyway, that's about it for right now. I'm going to get them scallops and shrimps out here in a little bit, and we're going to start this saute on these veggies. Get in this cream going, and we'll take it long. We'll be back. Okay, Must Grill here. I'm making this garlic bread. I take a baguette and I just cut it about 7/8 of the inches, or 7/8 of the way through, you know, just enough to where it's like an accordion or whatever, you know, where you can open it up. Sauteed 1 clove, 2 cloves of garlic, butter, pelugra, and olive oil, and then I'm gonna just fan it out, put it in there, put in some dill, a little bit of fresh black pepper, let it sit, and I'll bake it, just, I don't know, bake it on 350, 400 for about 5 or 6 minutes just before we serve it. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, let's grill back here again. Okay, there's olive oil, butter, garlic, fresh cracked black pepper, and Pecorino Romano. Gonna slightly just on top of here, and I'll let it sit. Oh, it'll probably sit here for 35, 40 minutes till I get ready to pop it in that salamander over there, which is there, that thing. I love it. All right, we'll toast this up and we'll serve it. along with this pasta. I'm fixing to start doing the aromatics and the garlic and all that stuff right now. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, here we go with these are the garlic and the shallots, and I just put some butter in there. I'm going to add these aromatics right now. A little bit of thyme, basil, and I'm going to put some parsley in here. I'm going to stir it, and we'll be back. Okay, I've added about 2 cups of Pinot Grigio in here, and I'm going to reduce it slowly by about half, and then I'm going to strain it. Strain out all this stuff here into this empty pan right here, and then what's left over here I'm going to do the scallops and the shrimps. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, must grill here. Now this is reduced by about half. I'm going to strain it out over on that strainer, and I'm going to add that heavy cream to it, and then I'm going to do the scallops and the shrimps, and we're going to put all this together. Alright, got that pasta water cooking over there too. Alright, plus that garlic bread. Alright, we'll be back. Love it. Okay, this is an important thing here. This is the sauce that's left from the saute. Okay, now one thing is, don't throw this away until you get the juice out of this aromatics, because that's what you're going to be cooking these sea scallops in. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, here are the scallops now. I put in about another 1/4 cup of this olive oil into those aromatic juices there. So we're going to just lightly saute these so they're almost done. About, I don't know, 5-6 minutes on each side. We're going to rotate them, try to get a little bit of crust on them, and see how they turn out. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now. I just flipped them, and see they got that nice little char on the bottom there, and the other side's going to have that nice little char. I think there's a lot of sugar in these things. I ain't sure, but they taste like there is. But the salt and pepper on top of them don't hurt either. Oh, I meant to say that, yeah, you need to season with salt and pepper before you put them in the oil. Anyway, watch the video. You'll understand it. Here's the wine sauce. Got 1.5 cups of heavy cream plus what was left over from the aromatics. Then I've got the, here, there's some sun-dried tomatoes and the saffron fixing to go in here in a little bit. And the Pecorino Romano is going to go in there, and well, that comes at the end, on top of the pasta. Alright, this coming along. Shrimp fix to go here in a minute. Now we'll be back. Okay, must grill here. I've added the sun-dried tomatoes and the saffron to that cream sauce. These scallops now, I want you to look at that. They're cooking up very, very nicely. So we'll just wait till this thickens up. Get this, these are ready to plate up right now, and I'm going to put the shrimp in here. Alright, when I get the shrimp in here, I'll be back. Okay, I want you to look at the jolly goodness that's in the bottom of this pan. We're going to deglaze it with what's left of this wine. Okay, we're going to break up this stuff on the bottom, and then we're going to put in the shrimp. Alright, we'll be back. Shrimp's coming. Okay, this must grill here. Here's those scallops. Pull them out. I deglaze the pan with about 1/2 cup of wine. Now these shrimps are going to cook for just, I mean, they've been in here like 30 seconds now. They're going to be in here no more than total of 2 or 3 minutes. As soon as they turn pink, I'm pulling them out. Look at that. There's the cream sauce. We're fixing to put all this together. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, must grill here. I want you to look at this. Now the one thing you can't rush is this cream sauce. As you can see that it's still thin. You got to wait till it thickens up. You got to be patient with it. Don't want to burn it. Don't want to scorch it, because it tastes like crap. So anyway, when this thickens up, throw a little bit of butter on there to even tighten it up a little bit more. Pour it over this. Garnish it with the parsley, and it's going and the Pecorino Romano, and it's going to be good. All right, we'll be back. Okay, here we go. I still have a little bit left over. It thickened up. Now we're going to just put on the cheese, the Pecorino Romano, the fresh grated stuff we got there from the cheese store. We're going to, there we go, good dose of that stuff. And then we're going to color it up with a little bit of fresh parsley, and we're going to stick it in a 180-degree oven for about 8 minutes. Alright, there we go. That's the way it's looking. And I got this thing here that I'm fixing to stick in there. Alright, we'll be back when it's ready. Okay, let's go here. Okay, now as you can see, this looks pretty good. That piece of garlic bread is mine because it has paprika on it. This one belongs to my lovely assistant because it doesn't have paprika. She likes it, I don't. So anyway, here we are. I even hate to cut into this because it just looks so wonderful. Oh, y'all will smell it. Oh my goodness. Alright, people who like it, let me know. People who don't like it, cook one yourself and then let me look and see what you do, and then we'll go from there. Alright, folks, we're at the end of summer. This is Labor Day weekend. Apple festivals, rains, hurricanes, Isaacs, Irenes, and everybody else. Alright, this is it. End of this thing with the scallops and the shrimps. Saffron with a tomato cream sauce. We'll be back, but not tonight. Good night.